extension of IRB tax exemption, Big Dog Motorcycles, Inc.
Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council, in September of 2003, the City Council approved an industrial revenue bond issue for Big Dog Motorcycles in the amount of $1.1 million. This bond issue carried with it the approval of a property tax exemption on the bond financed expansion for an initial 5-year period plus a second 5 years after review by the City Council at the end of the first 5 years. And this is the time for that review. This is not the first of the Big Dog bond issues that have been before you for a 5-year review. Following the expansion on East Douglas, they're located at 1520 East Douglas. Big Dog increased its business significantly and increased its employment at a rate that was really outpacing what they had anticipated and what they had committed to. So they have qualified in the past for an extension of the second 5 years. Under this particular expansion, the company anticipated creating 40 new jobs. Unfortunately, the economy has changed. The business prospects of Big Dog Motorcycles have deteriorated, hopefully temporarily, and as a result of that, Big Dog has had to adjust its workforce to meet its production needs, and that resulted in the elimination of 180 jobs. So Big Dog is not currently in compliance with the job creation commitment that it had made at the time that the bonds were issued. The expansion was completed, and the $1.1 million in industrial revenue bonds were used to fund that expansion. It has been the practice of the City Council in similar instances to place companies that are not in compliance with job creation requirements under a property tax exemption on a year-to-year review until they reach their job creation numbers. As a result, city staff would recommend that in this case for Big Dog Motorcycles that you approve a 1-year extension of their property tax exemption and direct staff to come back at the end of 2009 with a review. Kathy Heumann, who's the president of Sheldon Coleman Enterprises, the ownership entity of the Big Dog plant, is here to answer any questions you might have about the company.
Okay. Councilman Skelton has a question here.
Alan, you know, on a cost-benefit ratio, I've never seen this before, but we have a negative 6.44 to 1 for the county. How did that end up? And why would staff recommend this if there's such a negative return? And is this because of the job losses there, or is that what's up? What's going on, sir?
I believe, in my opinion, I cannot answer I wish I knew why it resulted. I've never seen it either. Okay. But I think it's probably a arithmetic anomaly, is what I would call it.
An anomaly, an error, or an unexplained phenomenon, sir?
Something that the computer program was not designed to address. But the reason that I believe that the city should continue to support Big Dog Motorcycle is that you know, this is a company that has provided a lot of benefits to the city of Wichita over the years in terms of exposure in the national market. It's a very well-known product. It's gotten a lot of press. They've been good corporate citizens. They're going through hard times, but I don't think it would be productive at this time to further penalize them, as the market has already penalized them by putting them back on the tax rolls at this time.
Okay, I agree with that, and I mean, I can guess right here is if we don't approve this company is going to be in tough shape. Really, is this what you would agree with, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the problem I have today is you cannot explain this anomaly. I mean, I really wish you could.
I will.
Why is it?
I'll
Why do we have
to get with the Center for Economic Development
Okay.
and Business Research and find out what causes it and report back
Well,
to you.
that's fine. Okay, Alan, I would expect you to be able to answer that question anytime. That's my opinion. I'm not trying to be too tough on you, but we need to, because this is putting me in a position now. And the position is I need more information before I can vote for this. Okay, so if it's the council's desire to move forward with this, I don't have the information I need to make a decision, so I'm gonna vote no on this today because of that. I mean, I understand though that the company may need this, and I could likely be supporting this, but I can't do this with a lack of information. Sorry. Thanks. Okay.
Anyone have any other questions? Is there anyone from the public that would like to speak on this item? Seeing none, we'll return the discussion back to the bench. Councilwoman Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. Alan, one question that I do have. This is the first year for them to be on a one-year extension.
Yes, ma'am.
With that being said, I move that the City Council extend the tax exemption on Big Dog Motorcycles Incorporated IRB bond finance property for a one-year period and review further extension at the end of the year 2009.
Second. Heard the motion. It's been properly second. Are there any questions? I think one of the things I think everyone needs to know, and I'm probably addressing this because I was the council member that represented District 1, but this company has been a huge partner in this community. And over the past years, particularly even when I was a city council member, this company would come to the city and they would ask for various different things. They'd say they were going to create X amount of jobs. And not only did they create that total number of jobs, but then they actually doubled them in many cases. And this year is a rarity that has actually happened with this particular company. And, you know, even to the extent, I think that one particular year, they actually doubled their entire operation and had additional plans if they could have acquired the additional properties and the land to be able to do that. So I think that this company is it's a healthy company, it's a great company, it's great for our community, it's great for the state of Kansas because they're known worldwide, and they had an opportunity. They could have moved and went someplace else, and they chose to stay here. And so, and it was during our difficult times, so when they're having difficult times, I think we need to continue to stay with this company and support them. And I think that giving them the same opportunity as we give other companies, where we come back and we look and reevaluate in another year, is probably the appropriate thing to do. So at this time, that was my statement, and at this time, Madam Clerk, prepare the ballot. Cast your vote. Madam Clerk, display for the record. Motion passes 6-1. Next item.